Hey everybody, this is G Brown, the Lifestyle Changer. And while Frederick was gone, um, a young man, his channel is Bold Carnivore, reached out to me for an interview. Can y'all can y'all believe somebody want to interview me? Honey. And even though the topic is about this carnivore lifestyle, he actually really dug into my life. I discussed some things in this interview that I hadn't even shared with you guys yet. So this interview is, excuse me, is kind of long. So I'm breaking it off into parts. And I hope you enjoy part one.
Wow,
Thank
wow.
you for contacting me. Thank you for being a carnivore. And go right ahead and start your interview.
I certainly would love to, ma'am. So, your name is G or
G,
is
like
it
the
G?
seventh letter of the alphabet. My birth name is
Uh,
Giselle. And so a lot
Giselle.
of times on our recordings, you will see I'll use my government name, as we call it. But when I was 2 weeks old, I
Mm,
was nicknamed Gigi.
hmm
And when I got older, I dropped one of the G's, and
hmm
I've been G ever since. In the school system, all the kids call me Miss G, and so I became a lifestyle changer about 5 years ago, and so now it's just G Brown, the lifestyle changer.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it is.
G
It's
Brown.
to help people, whether it's financial now, in their health. Just change your
hmm
lifestyle. That's it.
Mm.
But
So,
I have a question
let's
for
see.
you.
Go ahead.
What made you choose us? And normally but he's at work, so
Oh, I see.
you
I
only
see.
get half of the brown today.
That's all right.
So what
That's
was
all
it?
right, ma'am. Oh, good question. Actually, it was your dynamics. I watched one of your videos and you guys were so dynamic together. It was it was great. It was like you guys switched off from being the host and the interviewee yourselves, and it was really a great dynamic. And I thought that you guys would work really well on our show over here.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, like I said, sorry, he won't be back for a couple of weeks. So that was one of the things, I kind of put out to you. If you want it, we could wait and we can do this again. We can, because um this lifestyle is forever evolving and changing. And I
Hmm
say that because everyone doesn't have the same, excuse me, doesn't have the same results. Um, because you can even see on some of the platforms where people will say, well, I'm really not losing weight, or so it hits you differently. Some people can become pain free right away. And then some, it's like, hey, I'm still experiencing some discomfort or anything. So, yeah, it's forever changing.
Right. Well, that is fantastic. So you mentioned that you were in the school system. Were you a teacher or were you part of like the administration or inner
Yeah, no,
workings? What?
I was in a classroom, and that started because my oldest daughter, who's no longer here with us, she took her last breath in my arms at the age of 30. And I believe that if I knew this lifestyle, she's been gone for 11 years now. So if I knew this lifestyle, that there is a possibility. I won't just hold on to that, but there's a possibility that she would still be here. I know a year and a half ago, I lost my mother. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, I interviewed my brother, and because he's the one that introduced me to this lifestyle. And when I interviewed him, I said, that if we knew this, that our mother would still be here. She battled
Mm.
cancer, but I believe that she would have been able to um, really fight that off. So it is
Wow.
what it is. So we just move forward.
What cancer was it? Was there a particular, was it like
In
colon or
in her
intestinal?
lymphatic system.
Oh, lymph node. Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
I know that must have tore her up something horrible.
Well, we've caught it at stage 3. The thing is that traditional medicine with the chemo, my mother was 84. And with that, because I knew she would be here till she was 95. Yeah. So that cancer thing kind of came out of nowhere. My mother was a walker, meaning that she would walk 3 to 5 miles, sometimes 7 miles, And so she had all of that, but the roughness of the medicine, uh, she couldn't fight it.
How long were you a teacher?
I was in the school system for a little over 7 years. That's what I was getting ready to tell you. I only went into the system. I went in as a sub because of my daughter. Then that way we owned a child care facility. Let's start with that. We owned a child care facility. And then one day I looked at my husband and said, I can't continue to take care of other children, and mine needs me. So just so I could continue to have income, but then if she had an appointment, I can go. But I'm so great. The school hired me on, and she lost her battle, and then that gave me something to do daily to help me move forward versus to sit at home, because at that time, taking care of her, I was probably eating once a day, but I was eating anything that I want, as much as I want, pounded on the plate, late at night. It didn't matter. And I blew up. I got huge. I was eating my feelings and just everything. So I started a jewelry business, and then I started making more money with it than I was in the school system. So I went on and retired from there. I've been an entrepreneur ever since.
Nice. So, if I may, what actually occurred with your daughter? How did she end up dying?
The doctors said it was mixed connective tissue disorder. I never agreed with it. I didn't fight it. I mean, not here is not here. So it is what it is. She left behind
Mixed
2 children.
tissue disorder.
She left behind 2 children. Pretty much, her body started rejecting her lungs. That's in a nutshell. Until she could not breathe anymore. And she literally took her last breath in my arms. I was holding her.
So that sounds autoimmune to me.
It is. That's why I said, I know this diet could have helped.
I agree.
Yeah. And sometimes I really do get frustrated with a lot of the things that are from lupus to Crohn's, irritable bile, all of that. It comes from the diet. It comes from the diet. It's just that simple. And it's funny because I'll have conversations with people and then tell them now what I'm doing. Oh, I don't know if I could eat meat all the time. Okay. Forget what I just said. I'm saying that health-wise, but you would prefer to take a pill and so you can continue to eat crap. It's just that simple, but it is what it is. So,
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so far, how you think your girl did? I think I did. I think I held it together pretty well. So, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Thank you for taking time to learn about me. And remember, we're leaving out on a cruise. So, this carnivore lifestyle, I'm enjoying it. And I can't wait to get into the warm ocean, water, the whole 9 yards. I see you guys soon. Another episode of Hanging with the Browns. We really hope that you enjoyed it. Can you please like, subscribe, share, and then take a look at this video. Thank you.